Have you ever felt punished for standing up for your rights at work? Maybe you filed a complaint about unsafe working condition, reported discrimination, or simply took a leave of absence under the law. Unfortunately, in some cases, employer retaliate against employees who exercise their legal right. In today's video, we will discuss employer retaliation claim, what they are, how to recognize them, and how you can protect yourself if you believe you are a victim of retaliations. Stay with us as we break it all down. Hi, I am your host, and welcome to this critical discussion on employer retaliation claim. If you have ever been punished by your employer after engaging in protected activities such as filing a complaint about harassment or taking medical leaves, you may have experienced retaliation. Retaliation occurs when an employer takes adverse action against an employee for asserting their rights. In this video, we are going to explore everything you need to know about retaliation claims, what count as retaliation, how to recognize it, and what step you can take to protect yourself. Let's dive right in. In this video, you will learn what employer retaliation is, understanding what qualify as retaliation under the law, and type of retaliation, different form of retaliation employee may face, and third is signs of retaliation, how to recognize if you are being targeted, and legal protection against retaliation, law and regulation that protect employee, and how to file a retaliation claim, a step-by-step process for reporting retaliation, and last, how to protect yourself, tip for avoiding retaliation and safeguarding your rights. Employer retaliation occurs when an employer takes adverse action against an employee for engaging in protected activity. Protected activity can include filing a discrimination complaint, requesting family leaves, reporting unsafe work condition, or even participating in an investigation into workplace misconduct. Example of retaliation include firing, demonstration, reduction in hour, or harassment. Retaliation is illegal under various employment law, including the Title 8 of the Civil Rights Act and Family and Medical Leave Act (FMLA) and the Occupational Safety and Health Act (OSHA). Type of retaliations. First is firing or termination. One of the most obvious form of retaliation is termination. If an employee is fired shortly after making a complaint or asserting their legal rights, this could be considered retaliation. While an employee is allowed to terminate an employee for permanence reason. If the firing seems to be directly linked to the employee's protected activity, it could be illegal retaliation. Second is demones or reduce hour. Another form of retaliation is when an employer demotes an employee or reduce their working hours. For example, if you are downgraded after filing a harassment complaint or asking for leave, this could be retaliation. Employer may argue that it is a business decision, but if it is clear that the change occurred after a protective activity, it may be unlawful. Third is harassment or intimidation. Harassment is another common retaliation action. This could include making the employee's life difficult at work through increased security, building, or isolation. Such behavior can create a hostile work environment and is illegal under anti-retaliation law. Fourth is denial for benefits for opportunity. Some employee may retaliate by denying an employee promotion, rise, or other work-related benefits. Sign of retaliation. How can you recognize if you are being retaliated against? Here are some signs of retaliation. First is timing. Retaliation often happens soon after you engaged in protective activity. And second is increased scrutiny. You may notice that your work is being scrutinized more closely or that you are being unfairly criticized. And third is changing in work condition. If your hours are suddenly reduced, you are assigned unpleasant tasks, or you are isolated from co-workers, it may be retaliation. Fourth is unexplained disciplinary action. If you are disciplined for minor mistakes or infractions that were not previously an issue, this could be a sign of retaliation. Legal protection against retaliation. Fortunately, there are several legal protection in place for employee facing retaliation. First is federal anti-retaliation law, and second is state protection, and third is white elbow protection, and fourth is OSA protection. How to file a retaliation? If you believe you have been retaliated against, it is crucial to document everything and file a claim. Here is the process. First is document the retaliation, and second is report the retaliation internationally, and third is file a claim with the EOC, Employment Opportunity Commission, is EOC है. Fourth is consult an employment lawyer. How to protect yourself from retaliation? Well, retaliation can be difficult to prevent. There are a steps you can take to protect yourself. First is know your rights. Familiarize yourself with the law protecting you from retaliation, including FMLA and Title 8. And second is keep documentation. Record every interaction related to your complaints or protect activity as well as any subsequent retaliation. And third is remain professional, and fourth is seek support. Employer retaliation is a serious issue, but it is one you don't have to face alone. Understanding your right, recognize retaliation when it happens, and knowing how to take action can make all the difference. If you suspect you have been retaliated against, don't hesitate to seek help. Remember, your rights are protected by law. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into workplace rights and protection. Stay safe, stay informed, and take action when necessary.